Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for February 19th, 2024. This is for Libra, last shuffle here for Libra. Let's see what's going on, Libra. Libra, what we have is intuition and manifestation, and we have deserving. So I think that for a lot of you, you're in this place where you're saying, I deserve for whatever it is I'm seeing to happen. So you may see something. Okay, the intuition and manifestation is talking a lot about there's some like the best case scenario in your head that you could see that there's a way for that to happen. There's a way. And whatever it is definitely a more balanced and fair. Of course, right? Everyone always says Libras are the scales, and justice is actually a representative of Libran energy. Right? It really does look like you are undecided about something. Haha, go figure. Intuition and manifestation with Justice, Six of Cups, Two of Swords, and Page of Cups is talking a lot about how your intuition is telling you to walk away from a situation, although you may be of two minds about it. You see that you should walk away. There's an energy of like, I feel or I know that something is causing an imbalance that I need to step away from. And it's like, you may feel like it's not giving enough. There's not enough to balance anything out here. But it may be very difficult because you may feel like, something could become quite successful. Something could actually be very good. But it's almost like, should I go before prematurely? What if I'm not measuring this correctly? What if I'm not skilled enough to see that something could be done about the situation? You know, there's some energy of that, like maybe I don't know enough. Maybe I'm not aware enough of all the moving parts of a situation before I walk away. What if things get better? What if things are meant to get better and I'm leaving before it does? There's something about you wanting to abandon something and just leave, walk away, because it's just not balanced presently. And in the future, because of what you're dealing with now, in the future is not going to, it's not balancing. So I need to abandon it now before my scale breaks, what I'm saying, before it snaps in the middle, because one side's way heavier. Deserving is the high priestess and magician. And so you may be in this place of saying, you deserve to trust your intuition at this time and take action. Like I should trust this. Like that's how I feel. I should walk away. I should be able to just do it. I should just do it. So in your mind, you're saying, well, I should trust my instincts in this. My instincts are telling me that based on past experiences, based on the history of a situation, I should walk away. It's hard to do because on one hand, like we said, on one hand, it could get so much better. On another hand, it could stay the same. You know what I mean? But are you going to keep hope alive on a wing and a prayer? Behind a mask is the star and the empress. So what you plan to do is start planning for your prosperity and healing and being hopeful. That's what you're doing behind the mask. You're very hopeful. That's the thing is, like, you're very hopeful. And it's like everything that you're doing is based off of it's a strong energy of like, I'm just hoping things are actually what I want them to be. Like, I'm not trying to come into this situation and walk away if it's, if it's going to be successful. But how are you to know, based on what you're seeing, based on what you've been seeing, is anything going to get better in this situation? And so there's fear. And the fear is the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. There's a strong fear that you would have to make do with a situation that you may feel like it's not going to get better, right? The worst has happened already, but that's it now. Now you're aware of what it is, and that's just where you're going to be. There's a fear that your situation is going to be mediocre at best, right? And you're going to always have to make allowances and forgive and be very tolerant of some crap that you feel is like this is the worst that it could be, right? So it may be like the worst is already past, but the worst thing ever is that it's just that's what that is. You know, like how, say you're dealing with an individual, and this individual, you know, now you're aware, you know, this person's a pathological liar. But now you're aware they're a liar. Now you know you just have to have a lot of tolerance or just overlook a lot of the things that they say. You're afraid that now that that's the case, the worst is that, you know, that they're a pathological liar. And now you know it, so that the worst is over. You already know that now. It's not like you're believing everything they say and you over here about to leap off a cliff because a unicorn's going to save you because they said they found a unicorn. You know, it's that's the worst. But the fact is that now you're stuck in this situation and you're going to have to make do with it. You may feel that way. Like, I don't want to be in, and I'm not saying pathological lie like that's what this says, but I mean, it does kind of scream out that you may feel that there's a situation like similar. It's terrible to you, but, you know, you're afraid that that's what you'll do because back in the, you know, back then you were in a situation where you were stuck having to forgive a person and give them a lot of credit, give them a lot of benefit of the doubt. You had to be very tolerant of the behavior or something that they were doing or saying. And you're not doing that anymore. There's something about saying, I just don't want to be in that place. So I want to walk away from something. However, it's in the beginning stages or it's not actualized or where, you know, at the potential it could possibly be. So there's something about you having a lot of hope and planning for something to be prosperous. You're at least going to do your part of something. Behind a mask, though, this is something where you're not really showing how hopeful you really are. There's something about you just wanting to take action, wanting to just scrap everything. Something will be reconciled, though. There's an energy of a reconciliation or an understanding, and it seems like maybe another person kind of gives insight to a situation. And so I'm seeing that too. But there's something about you looking at the history of a person and then saying, basing your next actions off of that. Spirit may be asking you to give it a second look or to weigh it all out first, right? So that is what we've got. You could be dealing with another Libra. We have Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus. We also have Cancer or Scorpio. Did I say Scorpio? Cancer or Scorpio, right? So you could be a Libra, Scorpio cusp, right? We also have Aquarius, Pisces cusp. And Pisces, Aries cusp, Aries, Taurus. Yep, and if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.